Alrighty guys, welcome to my next Digimon Re-Rise video for both versions. And today we're going to be looking at how to earn Digirubies, which are the premium currency in Digimon Re-Rise. This is what you're going to be using for your summons on gacha banners, for your plug-in summons, resetting your PvP energy, buying important items from the shop and egg packs from the shop, and many other things in the game. They are really important, and in this guide I'm going to show you my top 5 ways of earning Digirubies without spending any real life currency. The first way to earn more Digirubies is through completing the story mode. This might sound a little bit simple, but there's actually a bit more to it than you think. So if you go to the main story, you can see that completing a new story event that you haven't done before will earn you 5 Digirubies. However, you can also earn more Digirubies by 3-starring every single level in an act. So in Act 3, I've 3-starred all of these story events except for 7. You can check what the requirements are to earn all 3 stars by clicking this little details button. You can see all I need to do for this one is defeat the sub-boss with a main skill. So we'll head into this event and see if we can get the 3rd star for this. The sub-boss, you'll see when we get to the last phase of the battle, one of the Digimon will have a little red icon above the head. That's the Digimon that you're targeting for the requirement. So if you pause in the middle of a battle, you can recheck what you need to do. So we just have to defeat that sub-boss with a main skill. The top row here are main skills. The bottom row are sub-skills. So I'm in the last phase now. You can see that Bakemon has a red target, and I hit him with my main skill to finish him off. And that should get us our 3rd star. It does, which we require. And you can see we earn 15 Digirubies for getting 30 out of 30 stars on Act 3. So a good way to top up those rubies is to go through all of the story events you have already completed and 3-star all of them. Some of the requirements are trickier than others to get a 3-star. For example, defeat the sub-boss with a special skill, which is the friendship meter. Can be tricky, and you may need to actually weaken your team so you don't kill the enemies too quickly, so you can activate your special friendship skill and kill that red targeted Digimon. Some of them are related to mood bonuses or certain level champion ultimate mega Digimon, and some of them are related to the types of Digimon you bring. It may say requires you using a yellow Digimon or a green based Digimon as well. Moving on to my second tip for earning more Digirubies, and that is the daily missions. Every day there's a set amount of missions you need to do. They're not too tricky, and by completing them all, you will earn 10 Digirubies. I have not done them today, and you can see complete all daily missions gets you 10 Digirubies. Doesn't sound like much considering a multi-summon is 200 Digirubies. However, it does add up quite quickly if you do them every single day. I've already made a video on how to complete all of these missions. I'll leave a link for that in the description. Alrighty guys, I've just flicked over to my JP account to show you the 3rd way to earn more Digirubies, and that is through the challenge missions. That little clock symbol there. Every major Digimon or new raid Digimon that gets released often comes with a new set of challenge missions. It's broken down into 3 stages of increasing difficulty. You can see that I've completed all of or most of the challenge missions for this set on the JP side. Challenges can range from 15 Digirubies for, I believe this one was Digivolving 5 Digimon. 15 rubies over here for being the last hitter on 40 raids. 15 Digirubies here for completing 10 level 10 raids. So as you can see, they are quite challenging, and some of them are a grind, but they can earn you a lot of Digirubies. This whole set from stages 1 to 3 I think earned me just over 100 Digirubies, which is quite good. Remaining on the JP side, I'll show you the fourth way to earn more Digirubies, and that is from starting your own raids. This system isn't on the global side yet, but it will be introduced a little bit down the track. So if I go into the Clash Battle / Raids section here, you can see in the top left corner, there's this little target icon, and there's a list of all the raids that you can start. These cost stamina to start, and by completing each stage from 1 to 10, you earn 2 Digirubies per stage. So you can see that I haven't completed stage 9 of this Black War Greymon raid. It costs 45 stamina to do, and when it's completed, you earn 2 Digirubies. Good news is you don't have to complete it all on your own, just like a normal raid. You can send for help if you don't complete the full damage. And once the raid is completed and you tick that yes box, you'll get your 2 Digirubies. So that does equal 20 Digirubies per raid if you can complete all 10 stages. And if you have a look at how many are available, it does add up to quite a lot of Digirubies. And we'll stick around on the JP side for one more guide. This is the 5th way to earn Digirubies and your main source of your income, and that is going to be, of course, PvP. So we click over onto the PvP section here. You can see, depending on your ranking, that you can earn a lot of Digirubies from PvP. The new PvP system does not reward lazy players like the old PvP system. I'm not sure if Global will have automatic or manual PvP just yet. This is the manual PvP. You can see I'm S ranked, so every week I automatically earn 50 Digirubies, and depending on your ranking, you can earn up to 1,000 Digirubies per week. Obviously, only the top player in the whole world earns 1,000, or in Japan or your region earns 1,000 gems, but I'm averaging, without spending any gems on stamina refills or PvP stamina refills, I'm earning around this mark here, 350 to 400 plus this 50, so 400 to 450 stones per week just for playing PvP in S rank. The PvP system in this game is really what makes it free-to-play friendly, especially if you're lucky in your gacha pulls. I'm getting 400, 450 gems a week purely from PvP, which is 2 multi-summons a week. Obviously, the more you PvP, the more rewards you're going to get, and the higher you'll be able to climb and earn more gems. Really stick hard to your PvP, put all of your effort into building a really good PvP team, and you'll go really well even if you're not spending real life money. Before I wrap this video up, I'm going to give you a little bonus tip on how to earn more Digirubies, and that is through what Global calls the Underworld. I'm going to show you on my JP account because I've completed all of the Underworld. So it's this bottom right one here. If you go into that, I believe JP has another system going on at the moment. I'll just quickly flick over to what you'll see on the global side, which should look like this. The Underworld is 100 stages of very difficult battles, and if you manage to clear them all, you'll earn heaps and heaps of Digirubies and plenty of other prizes along the way. You can see clearing stage 60 gets you 50 Digirubies, and as I flick through, every single one of those ruby icons is a lot of Digirubies. Hundreds and hundreds of Digirubies to be earned. These stages are quite difficult, but if you manage to clear them all, you are going to get a lot of rubies and little goodies for your account. And that brings us to the end of the video. I hope at least one of the tips I showed you today can help you earn more Digirubies so you can summon and get those juicy Digimon that you want. If you want to add me, here's my friend code here. Feel free to add me and we can play together and complete raids together and have a really good time. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next Digimon Re-Rise guide or showcase. Bye!